Hey, so this is another Temu Haul, as per the title says. Um, Sorry if it's hard to hear me. I have lots of fans going because I do not belong in the heat. I am miserable. So, this first thing I'm going to show you was in the last Temu package, and I ran out of time and didn't realize it, so I got this cherry blossom postcard set. Oh yeah, it was $2.38. These are scratch postcards. After I got these, first I was like, wow, that is super detailed. But my second thought was, how do you protect your scratch art whilst it's going through the mail? I'm gonna have to look that up. And they're good size It'll take a long time to do each postcard though, because I mean that is some fine needle tool scratching you're gonna be doing. It does not come with the wood stylus like the package says it does, so it's a wood stylus. Not like you're missing out too much there. So yeah, I'm not unhappy, but it just didn't dawn on me until after I got it that if you send it through the mail, the person getting it is just going to get a piece of cardboard with colors. Because the back is printed with the postcard stuff. It's cool. Maybe I'll test hairspray on one of my other projects I'm doing, see if that works. So, I got Chewy's ultrasound results back. He does not have kidney stones or bladder stones. He does not have a tumor. The only thing that the $500 ultrasound showed was that he had a thickening of the bladder wall and that his kidneys were not functioning as proficiently as a much younger dog's kidneys. So basically, he's just old. And so what the vet's gonna put him on is a month's worth of antibiotics, which will be $100. And then she insisted on having him take probiotics as well, because she said this particular I've lost count on how many antibiotics he's been put on thus far. Literally, I have lost count. And so apparently this one is super harsh on the body, and so she insisted on probiotics, which that will be $60 more. And then she wants a UA. So, I mean, it's the best bad thing that could be wrong with him, so I'm pretty stoked. I mean, not that I'm out all this money, but whatever. So these sponges were 18 cents. They're not good quality sponges, but they were 18 cents for 5 of them. This is about as cheap of a sponge material as you can get, but the scrubber is super nice. So, worst comes to worst, I'll just take them outside and use them for outside scrubby projects, but it was 18 cents. See, I was going to buy more, but Temu, the website, was only letting you put one in your cart. Okay. So, next to the stencils, here's the first stencil. As you can see, it's a little bent. This one was one of the more delicate ones that I bought, and it was the worst handled ones in the package. So, I mean, this is unusable. Maybe if I used, you know, the side, just one side, it'll be okay. I'm going to stick it between some heavy stuff, see if I can get it to flatten out, but this was $178. It was called like Flower Burst or something like that. Sorry for all the glare. I don't really want to take them out of the package. Then there's this one, was $1.48. This one, here's my normal disclaimer for any of my haul videos. I do not knowingly buy counterfeit stamps, dies, stencils, blah blah blah. I don't knowingly buy them. After I got this, I usually don't even open up this to a window with the stencil in it. If I see it in like the little thumbnail, I'll just click add, you know. And this is one I clicked add, and then today when I got it, I realized that this is most likely a counterfeit Tim Holtz stencil. So don't buy it if you see it. But yeah, it's most likely counterfeit. Then there's this buffalo check, $1.48. $1.48. It's like citrus. And then $1.78. This is the leopard print. I think cheetahs are my favorite big cat. If I had to pick a big cat that was my favorite, it would probably be cheetahs. Alright, so I expected this to be like a third bigger than what it actually is, but it's cute. It was $5.58. So I kind of was expecting it to be more the size of this bag, so coming out to here, it's real tiny. Yeah, it's, yeah, I was expecting it to be a little bit bigger. They're wood paint palettes. And there's magnets in the corner. This is like a plastic for you to mix your colors. So yeah, just it's pretty strong for as small of a magnet as they are. So I'm pretty happy about that. And then it also magnetizes there. So they had a whole bunch of shapes, but I love this square shape. And it does come with the pans. Oh my god, they are so tiny. See, do they fit? They might need some coaxing. I thought the paint just got put into the wood. The picture doesn't show plastic pans in them. It just shows the raw wood, so I actually wasn't even expecting these pans to be included, but I don't want to shove them in because I don't have them filled. But I mean, it'd be a cute travel set, I think. I mean, maybe. There's no snap to snap it closed. Maybe, yeah, it would be a good travel set. I don't know, it's cute. I'm pondering on buying more of them. I just like that they're wood, and I have an affinity for wood shit, so yeah. Was it worth it? Yeah, I mean, it's wood. It's wood. Alright, I then got 2 of these bags of daubers and 2 of the replacement daubers. I don't know if these were $2.18 a piece. I think they were like $1 or something a piece. And so I've got one handle, so I bought a couple more so that if I am ink blending, I don't have to change it out as often. These need to be stapled down, readjusted and stapled down. It comes with 2 of the pads, but these ones are not great. I am much happier with, these are like the ones that I have that I got from Bonnie. There's nothing firm between the base felt and the sponge. And so you're gonna get ink every time you try and strip a sponge off of the handle. These are the domed ones. Feels like a decently firm cellulose sponge, but what I love most about it is that it's got a foam circle between the cellulose sponge and the felt backing, so that there's something firm for your nail to grab to peel it off, and that's gonna make it so you don't get nearly as inky as you normally would. So these definitely I feel is a good value, and these were not a bad value either. You know, they're obviously a knockoff of the Temu Haul handles, but I'm not going to get too fussy about a wood handle. You know, there's no special design. It's just a circle with the stick on it. So these were 98 cents. They screw onto a water bottle, and they're mini watering things. I wanted something small for inside the house for my more delicate plants that don't want to have a heavy stream on them. I don't have the batteries in it yet. This is $1.67. It's supposed to be a black light, or a UV light is what it's supposed to be. So it's just like those dollar flashlights. It takes, I think that's a AA space. Yeah, it's supposed to be a UV light because of something that I bought. I needed a UV light. I didn't have one. So not a bad deal, $1.67. That's not bad. This was $1.88. This is why I needed the UV flashlight. It's a gel for your nails. I can just open it. Now, come on. It's supposed to be like the Aurora Borealis. Yeah, it is very slimy. Very slimy. So not sure how well you can see it. I'm experimenting a lot with what I want to put on my dragon's eyes. So that's why I bought that. Oh my god, that is slimy. Hopefully that works out for me. I got these for 44 cents. They are different sized bubbles. They're not micro marbles. They're just holeless circles. There's multiple sizes, and they have the AB shine to them, so it actually looks like sudsy bubbles. It's not a bad price for 44 cents. I bought it for my washing machine cards. I can add in some plain clear micro marbles to kind of make this last a little bit longer. Oh, shooty patootie. I got this pack of stickers for $1.18. They are betta fishes. They look a little cartoony, but I guess I was expecting it after the jellyfish that I got the last time. You know what I would love to learn to draw is betta fish. I think that would be awesome. I haven't been crafting a whole lot because one of my newer friends, we were talking and she told me that she liked to draw and she only drew with a pencil and a pen sometimes. And she told me she didn't think she was that good. So I challenged her that if she drew me a picture, that I would try and draw her a picture. And I really cannot draw. Oh, right now, all I have is, which is super faint, is a headless frog. I can't even tell looking through my display if you can see that. The frog had a head, but I decided I didn't like it. It's just been nonstop of me trying to get the frog's proportions, right? So, yeah. That's what I've been working on is stupid frogs. Then I got this pack of sticker, more jellyfishes. This was $1.98. I feel like you got a much better value with this pack of stickers than you do with this pack of stickers. And I have a couple other styles in my cart, but I'm going to take them out because I don't want to pay $2 for this little pack of stickers. There's just... They are pretty. That is a narwhal. You know what sea creature I can't stand looking at are elephant seals. It just looks like they have a dog on the front of their face. I cannot look at them. They're like the clown of the animal world. Although these jellyfish do look very beautiful. So, I don't know. I mean, shit. That's some kelp. Fancy goldfish. Not sure how much you can see. More jellyfishes and some scallop shells. So, I mean, the stickers are very pretty, yes, but I don't feel it's worth $2, you know? I wonder if there's more than one narwhal in here. Yep, there's two of them. So there's that. This stamp set was $1.78. They're just really weird looking cats. I like the vampire cat. These are funny. These are so funny. I like weird shit. I can't help it. And here's that. I'm trying to stay away from stamp sets, but I still get sucked in, man. I still get sucked in. $2.48 for this one. Alright, these are pretty cool if they work. If they don't work, then they won't be as cool. I got 3 of these thingies. Trying to find the other one. Purple, green, and a red. They are keychains. And the key ring came off of that one. So this is a seatbelt cutter right here. And this part hooks onto your keychain, and then in an emergency you just yank it off your keychain and you've got your seatbelt cutter. And then this is to break your window, your car window. I don't have a car window to test it on, but I do have an aquarium that I need to break that is, the glass is much thicker than your standard aquarium. So later on I'm going to go out and I'm going to try it on the aquarium to see if it works. I bought one for me, one for my mom, and one for my auntie. Not so much where my aunt lives, but where I live, the roads are very curvy, and it's like a giant hill. And during bad weather, I mean, on most of the road, there's either very deep drainage ditch on the side of the road, or there's a lake, or there's just a more cliff-like ditch, you know, where it's going down 20 feet. So best case scenario, if you go off the road, either from a rock slide or black ice, you know, if a deer comes out and you swerve and you overcorrect and then you go down. Worst case scenario is you ram into a bunch of trees. I mean, that's the best case scenario. That would be the best case scenario, is if you hit a bunch of trees going down, because at least you'd stop. Worst case scenario is if there were no trees and you just went into the water. That's happened to me. So I bought one, you know, especially for my mom and I, so that hopefully if that happens, you know, we can save ourselves. But I mean, it's pretty isolated where we live. So for 35 minutes, especially at night, there's going to be no cars coming by. And if you go over the edge, there's nobody's going to see you. So, yeah, that was a personal safety choice for me. Oh shit, here's another stamp set. This one has super zany birds. I like the parakeet. You don't see parakeets represented a whole lot. I got this keychain for Sabs. It was 80 cents. It says, "Drive safe, I fucking love you." I'm not super stoked with this keychain because it's not etched into the metal. It's also very thin. So I'm not sure how long this writing is actually going to last on the keychain. I guess we'll find out. And then I got these magnets. They were $2.98. I don't remember how many. Is it taped? So there we go. I don't know how many's in here. They are very strong. Okay, yeah, they are very strong. I don't do a whole lot of crafts with magnets, but yeah, I mean, they're very, very tiny. Very tiny. And now it's on there. So, kind of like an oversized container for these magnets, but it's a good quality container. And then the last thing, this is primarily I made this purchase. I got some water paint sets, and I've been trying really hard not to buy any watercolor palettes. I have several. I've given one to Sabs. You know, anytime they'd surface up at Goodwill, I'd buy it, you know. And I have a good quality one. I have a Sakura Koi one. And I've got one that I don't know the oh my lordy. I don't know the brand of, but the color is really nice. And then I've got my childhood one. I've got my Artist Loft metallic paint palettes. So that's kind of bottom of the barrel, but it works, you know. And I saw these and I didn't buy them. And then someone who was sponsored by Temu had showed these palettes swatched out, and I just about died, and I immediately ordered them. So there's more palettes on the site. So these, I just don't know if I want to buy them because there's another listing with more different color palettes, but they're more expensive. So I don't need to buy them. The 6 color palettes were $2.98 a piece. This one, it says Galaxy on the front, but the listing is actually Starry Sky. You know, the acrylic cases are cool, but I think when I can find like a metal tin or something that these pots will fit into, or pans will fit into, I'm gonna just put them all together because it's gonna get annoying having just 6 colors in one and 6 colors in another. But I'll probably swatch these out on camera for you because they were just so stunning, so solid, so sparkly. You know I love anything sparkle. So there's that one. This next one, $2.98, is called Flower. Yeah, I'll probably swatch them side by side to my Artist Loft metallic watercolors. Because Artist Loft, keep wanting to say sloth. Artist Loft paints are bottom of the barrel. But, you know, I'm kind of interested to see how much more vibrant these are compared to the Artist Loft, oh my god, Loft colors. This next one is Macaron, $2.98. I just love sparkly shit. I can't help it. I do pretty good not buying any glitter, but I just, they're just so pretty. You know, maybe I'll do the swatch video and then get back to the frog that I can't seem to get right. She already texted me a picture of what she drew. She drew an elephant with a tribal pattern on it. Looks pretty freaking awesome. She did it in ballpoint pen. But, yeah, I guess we're, you know, our own worst critics. This one is $2.98. It's called Metallic. Yeah, these acrylic, you know what I do is I'm going to alter these acrylic cases and give them away in racks because, oh my gosh, they are pissing me off a little bit. Alright, this one was $3.98 and the listing actually says retro, not vintage. Woo! That looks like a black. The black doesn't look super sparkly, but I don't know. We'll see when I swatch. That's a black and that's a deep purple. And then the last one is called Candy, $3.98. Very beautiful. Very beautiful. So yeah, that is my haul. It wasn't a big one, but you know. Thank you so much for watching and your well wishes towards Chewy. I'm sure he does not care when I felt so bad leaving him for his ultrasound because I don't ever leave him. You know, he's not ever out of sight. And when I came to collect him, I could hear him barking, and I was like, he's been barking the whole time, hasn't he? And they're like, yeah. It's like, well, it's like, I know you're busy, but I mean, if you just had him up front with you, you know, or something. But I felt so bad. He was not happy at all. But anyways, I will talk to you later. Thanks so much for watching, and adios.